Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams. Today I want to show you how you can make a man chase you. But before I'm gonna dive into the practical tips on how you can make a man chase you, I want you to remember something. And what I want you to remember, or let's say what I want you to become aware of, is that just because a man plays hard to get, doesn't mean that he's worth chasing. That's unfortunately a trap that a lot of my Skype coaching clients fell into. They tried to chase a man who was not good for them. They tried to chase a guy who played hard to get, and because he was playing hard to get, they assumed that they have to be chasing them. Or let's better say, they didn't assume it, but their subconscious mind then motivated them to chase this kind of guy. But just because a man plays hard to get, and just because a man wants you to chase him, doesn't mean that you have to chase him. If this guy is not good for you, if this man has certain qualities that you're not looking for, if this man is maybe even showing toxic behavior, then you should not chase him. Unfortunately, human psychology, and that's both true for men and for women, programmed us in a way that we want what we can't get. So if this man plays hard to get, you are more likely to chase him than if this guy, for example, shows interest in you, showers you with compliments, and lets you know every day that he wants to take you out on a date. It's much more tempting to get the man who plays hard to get. That's just how biology designed us human beings. We always want what we can't get. We want what's harder to reach. But just because he's harder to reach doesn't mean that it's a good idea to actually reach him. So be careful with that. Only chase a man if he's really worth of your love and your affection. And then when it comes to making a man chase you, always remember that there's always one who chases and one who gets chased. So in other words, if you want to be the one who gets chased by him, and you want him to chase you, then you can't be the one who chases him, because by definition, one has to be the one who chases and the other one gets chased. So in this case, you have to be the one who focuses on your life. You focus on your hobbies. You focus on not texting him back within 1 minute of reading the message, or let's say within 1 minute of receiving the message. You have to put your energy on the idea that even though you don't want to play too hard to get, because that could turn him off, you also don't want to be in the position where you chase him. And that's why following the tips that I share with you in this episode are absolutely crucial if you want to make a man chase you. And that's why if I were you, I would listen till the very end, because especially the last tip that I share with you is very important if you want to make this work. And if you want to make this work, if you want him to chase you, it's also important to realize that your energy is more important than your looks. I know that we live in this society that makes you believe that you are never beautiful enough, that you always have to be as beautiful as the Instagram model who uses 10 filters and 10 times Photoshop in every picture. But the reality is that men, especially men who are looking for relationships, care about your energy way more than your looks. I mean, please don't get me wrong. I consider my girlfriend a very beautiful woman. But what made me fall in love with her, what made me devoted to her, was not her pretty face. It was her energy. This life-affirming, beautiful energy. And this is the energy that you need to have in order to make him chase you. And then make him chase you by communicating your ride or die chick attitude. What is a ride or die chick? Well, it's the dream of every man. Every man has this dream that his girlfriend is a ride or die chick. And ride or die chick means that you are with him in good times and in bad times. And yes, people often say this as marriage vows. They often say it in a way like, yeah, I will be with you in good times and bad times, la 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 la. And then when the bad times show up, then whoop, the person is gone. And again, that's not specifically true for women, that's true for men and for women. However, if you communicate through your behavior, the way you believe in him, the way you want to find out more about his dreams, the way you support his dreams, that you are this ride or die chick, the more you do that, the more he will chase you. I know that from my own life, and even though my girlfriend might not have done it on purpose, or maybe she did, I don't know. Maybe I have to ask her after recording this for you, but it works. It really works, especially if you are dating a man who's very successful and very ambitious. Because for such a man, having a ride or die chick is the ultimate goal and the ultimate dream. And then admire him for the man that he is and the man that he can become because of you. Let him know that you admire his qualities. Let him know that you admire the person that he is, the things he wants to achieve. And then also let him know your ideas. Share your ideas with him. Share your insights with him. Share your opinion with him and communicate to him by doing that even though he's now an amazing man and you admire him for that, he could be so much better, so much more successful and such a great guy because of you, because you believe in him, because you support him, because you are this ride or die chick. This makes him chase you to the moon and back. And then while you're communicating that to him, make him devoted to you. This is already a good start. Admiring him for the man he is and the man he can become because of you is already a great start. But if you're serious about making this man devoted to you, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, or you can click on the first link in the description. Watch this video till the very end, and then you have the opportunity to invest in the devotion system, which is, in my opinion, and I've tested many dating products for women, and also from the opinion from so many of my coaching clients, the best program for every woman who wants to make the man of her dreams committed to her and devoted to her. And then ask yourself a very simple question. What is his kryptonite? What is the thing that he can't resist? What is the thing he wants the most in a relationship and in a woman? For example, my kryptonite is a woman who is very nurturing. When my girlfriend and I are not together, every day, and I kid you not, every day at lunchtime, she asks me via text if I have already eaten. And this might sound silly to you. Maybe it also sounds silly to other men. And maybe there are other men out there who would say, oh, that's too much for me. I don't like that. But it means so much to me. I appreciate it so much because it shows me how much she cares about me. And if your man, the man that you want, the man who you want to chase you, if his kryptonite is also a woman who's very nurturing, then you might want to do exactly what my girlfriend does. It works really well, at least in my case. But maybe his kryptonite is something else. It's on you to find out what it is and to then make him chase you by giving him a little bit, or let's say by giving him a taste of his kryptonite. And then tease him with words and maybe even with a cute selfie. Maybe every now and then you want to send him a compliment via text. Or every now and then you want to send him a cute selfie. And by the way, if you want to make him fall in love with you via text, then you can also go to gethimkeephim.com/text. And you can watch this video till the very end and then find out how you can make him fall in love with you with a simple text message. And then if you want to make a man chase you, if you want him to really chase you, find out what he was missing in his last relationship and give it to him. Give him exactly what he's craving. Give him what he wants. Give him what his last girlfriend didn't give him. For example, before I met my girlfriend, in my relationship before I met my girlfriend, I was missing this, and I have to say it again, this nurturing side. I was just missing it. And because she then, not on purpose, I mean, she is this nurturing person. Like, she doesn't try to do something that she's not from the inside. She really is this nurturing person, and I love her for that. But knowingly or unknowingly, she gave me exactly what I was missing, and that's why I was chasing her. And if you give him what he was missing in his last relationship, or maybe even something that he was missing in every relationship and he's not even aware of it yet, but if you help him to figure out what he's missing the most and you then give it to him, this man will chase you. And then when it comes to texting and calling and setting up dates, then remember what I said in the beginning. Let him do the work. Let him initiate it. Let him text you first. Let him call you. And let him ask you out on a date. And let him plan the date. Remember, there's always one who gets chased and one who's chasing. And then communicate very clearly and early on that you are only interested in a relationship, and let him wait a little bit. Let him wait with the first kiss. Let him wait with touching you even, with holding your hand, and then also let him wait a little bit with intimacy. Don't get me wrong, you want to reward him on every individual step and milestone during this chasing process. However, you don't want to, or let's say at least if you want to make a man chase you. I mean, maybe you want exactly that. Maybe you want to be intimate with him very fast. That's of course up to you. But you're listening to this episode because you want to make a man chase you. And if you want to make him chase you, you have to reward him step by step by step. First a touch, and then a kiss, then later on intimacy. Just don't rush things. Give yourself the time to get to know him and allow him the time to get to know you. And the more you do all the things that I shared with you in this episode, the more he will chase you. And then when you finally kiss him for the very first time, or when you're finally intimate with him for the first time, he will already be in love with you. But even though he might already be falling in love with you, he might not be 100% devoted to you. So if you want to make him 100% devoted to you, then go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted or click on the first link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.